the big dance, big bunny. 12 laps we put on the board, top 3 of these.
Alrighty, welcome back to Hateley Motorsport. Last Friday night, we slapped this sucker back together, headed down to Avalon Raceway for a rip. As you can see, you know, excellent sign riding. Not really expecting to do much, didn't do that well, but mainly just to make sure nothing was going to fall off the car. It was thrown together in a pretty big rush. All in all, we're pretty happy. It went pretty well in the end. We struggled in the heats, but went fairly shit in the heats actually, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, weren't really expecting much, just hoping to find out if anything fell off. Oh, we had a couple of little issues. Had an exhaust clamp fall off. Main concern we've got though is that the sucker got fairly hot. Hot enough that I'm not sure whether I've blown a head gasket or not. So we're going to rip it apart, check it out, run a couple of tests, see if I've blown a head gasket or I've just blown a hose or done something silly. And hopefully we can work out what's going on from there. This is another problem I've been dealing with. Just said something. Not got a lot to do with the fact that it's running hot, but that fucking belt is going to be the death of me. I have tried everything to keep that on. I've gone through a couple of different brackets. I'm not sure what's going on. Something else I'm going to have to sort out fairly soon. We can't have that. Otherwise it will throw about and cause some issues. Did a strain title. Thought we had it fixed, but obviously not. It ran pretty good temperature-wise all night. It was only the B main, and like the gauges I've got flash at me when I get hot. I didn't actually notice it flashing, but when I pulled up the B main, there's a red light. Someone went arse up, and it triggered a red light. So I noticed then that the big puff of steam. I went, fuck. It's getting hot. Looked down at the temp gauge and it was hot enough to be concerning. I don't remember the exact number, but 250 something, 260. So I'm hoping I've got away with it, but didn't want to start afterwards. And I did get started. I drove off the track eventually. But it's also taking a lot of water, so I've had a little bit of trouble with it before getting warm and pushing a fair bit of water out, so I'm wondering whether I've had a slight leak in a head gasket and now it's let go completely, or yeah, we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so the first test I'm going to do is just to crank it over. If it's got a blown head gasket, we'll see the water level going up and down. Otherwise from there we'll pressure test, do a compression test. We could do a couple of different things after that to find out what's going on. 9 times out of 10 this is how we're doing the work. You'll see the water level going up and down. Alrighty, that's pretty definitive. I don't think we need to do any more tests from there. So, unfortunately, before I get this sucker into sign writing, looks like I have to rip some heads off. Hopefully I can get some gaskets for it. At least they're not too bad a job to do on these engines. actually wrong with this. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side. It's not actually this side. Mainly because when I pulled the exhaust off the other side, water ran out of the exhaust pipe. Not a good indication. Sometimes they're really stuck. That's fine. That side actually looks really good. Like I expected. Gonna rip the other side off. I expect this one to be not good. Stuck on, that's a start. Well,
There's not supposed to be water in there.
that's been like that for a little while by the look of it. That might have been our overheating issues. Doesn't actually look too bad there, but if you look at that gasket, that flame ring's all kinds of munted up. It's been burnt out through the middle here between these two cylinders. So there's your problem. Clean all that water up and get it covered up. Bores actually look really good. Just a preliminary inspection, so get it covered up, get a couple of gaskets next week, and put the sucker back together.
Hey guys, I'm here at Avalon Raceway with the Hateley Motorsport crew. We're Crunch Rocks Canteen Adventures. We're starting off with the Routley Bakery sausage roll.
Does it taste like sausage? Good.
I'll guzzle that down. That's a good, I'll skip to it. Finish our pretty inside. With some soy sauce. It's a bit hot, I've got soy sauce everywhere.
Apparently not allowed to eat dimmies.
Here we go. Now they're a bit warm.
It's better than frozen.
Tender. They're tender. Soy sauce is good.
Any cats? That was a tail.
Yep. When I come back for round two at about, no, it's, what is it, 6, come back at 6:15 and I'll have another meal.